Hi, my name is Kiersten and I'm an MFA student at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. My classmates and I have been working on a political documentary about the presidential election of 2020 for the last 7 months. Our original goal was to find hope and unity in the growing divide of our country's political climate. But my colleagues and I are first-time filmmakers. We're not too proud to admit the flaws in that plan. After journeying from North Carolina to Washington, D.C., we realized that goal wasn't obtainable. We didn't find hope or unity in Washington. Instead, what we found was divisive, taunting, and forgive the irony, viral. We recognized the time of complete disrepair we were in, and we captured the dangerous, boiling opinions from both sides of the political aisle. It was America versus herself. We interviewed dozens in D.C. about their beliefs and their perspective of the opposing party. Among those interviewed were a feminist marching crew, political activist and friend of John Lewis, Moms for Trump, Black Lives Matter, George Washington impersonator, and simple bystanders. We witnessed and filmed a march through the streets of downtown, rallies and events held by both political parties, and people waiting for election results behind the 10-foot fences and armed guards in front of the White House. All this was captured less than 2 months before the insurrection on January 6, 2021. We were and still are shocked at what we filmed. And since we didn't find what we were hoping to, we did some soul searching upon our return to North Carolina, and we decided this footage was more than just a time capsule. It's an important milestone for us as filmmakers and storytellers. The story is about our journey in finding what we didn't expect. Collectively, we wrote down our thoughts, our expectations, our disappointments, our fears, and our hope for the future of this country. In so doing, we created a voiceover that narrates the story of our experience in D.C. and the lifelong impact it will have on our filmmaking careers. This story is about us and so many like us, our questions and fears regarding what we captured with our cameras. Our collective personal essay documentary is raw, relatable, and a cautionary tale to Americans everywhere. And now, please observe our teaser trailer's debut. This is America versus herself.
We were looking for unity, but America is buckling under the pressure of hatred. Together, we hope to take a stand, where we shake hands with those who differ in opinion. Our message of unity collapsing before our eyes.
You guys are here at the most important time in American history.
Maybe it wasn't all so bad. After all, we learned something. This country is broken. If only we could go back to the joy of being kids with cameras. Instead, we walk endlessly through the streets of D.C., only to awaken to our new American reality.
Wilmington, North Carolina, are heard saying some truly vile and racist things.
We need change.
Despite what we found in D.C., we still have hope for this nation's future. In sharing our film, we hope to incorporate our home state of North Carolina to show that local and state government can make a real change from the bottom up. While we aren't immune to the overall division of America, we can come together to change it one step at a time. Our nation's division doesn't have to be permanent. Showing this footage and telling our story is a necessary practice in gaining future understanding and common ground with opposing forces. RiverRun can help us accomplish this. We need funding in order to travel to Raleigh and interview local lawmakers and leaders from our state, as well as to market our film to a larger audience. After all, the more people who see it, the more people will understand it's not Democrat versus Republican, blue versus red, Trump versus Biden. This is America versus herself. We wouldn't be true documentarians if we couldn't share this newfound knowledge with as wide an audience as possible. It's up to our generation and the ones who come after us to challenge the foundation and future of our political system. RiverRun can help us spread that message. Thank you for your time.